What if you had a superpower where you could read minds and know exactly what clients really look for in a photographer? Like, you can get into the minds of people that have the money to afford you and are already thinking about working with you. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to do just that. Now, I ain't got no superpower or anything, but I did the next best thing. What I did was I interviewed one of my clients that paid me over $2,000 for a photo shoot, and I asked her a couple of questions like, what would make her pay that amount for a photo shoot? How can photographers that don't know her stand out to her? And what's too low or too high of a price point in order to work with a photographer? And in this video, her responses actually surprised me, and it's actually going to change the way that I do business in my photography business, and I can't wait to share it with you. Stay tuned. By the way, I'm Mike Nelson, and after 13 years in marketing, I realized something. Photographers don't need just good photos. They need a marketing strategy, and that's why I'm here, to help you land higher paying clients and to stop leaving money on the table. On this channel, I share marketing tips, gear reviews, and strategies to help you land more high paying clients and grow your photography business to 6 figures and beyond. So look, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button because I share videos like this every week and we just getting started. But look, let's go ahead and hop into it. Now, what should photographers actually charge? See, most photographers, they get stuck on what to charge before they ever even get any clients. So what better way to start off the conversation with a real client on how they view what photographers charge?
What's too low or too high of a rate to work with photography?
It just depends on what you're looking for, so know exactly what you want. So a brand photography shoot is different from headshots. And so headshots are gonna be totally different price range from a brand shoot. And so I think anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 for a brand shoot, just depending on the level that you wanna do. And it also depends on where you are at what point in your career. You may want more locations. That matters. If you're taking a photographer to multiple locations, please expect to pay more. And then headshots are a little bit different, just depends on what persona you're going for. If it's more government, more political, or is it just more fun and you just need something for your Instagram or LinkedIn profile.
So if you need something for LinkedIn and Instagram, what's too low? Like,
$100 is too low.
and why is that?
Because you could have just did it yourself and took a selfie. But if you're looking for that good quality, some light touch-ups and editing, you need to pay someone for that work. So anywhere from $300 to $800, just depending on what you're going for, you may need that creative direction. Don't expect to get creative direction without paying for it.
All right, look, now that you heard that, let's break it down. See, the first thing that really stands out is that all shoots are not the same. In this case, she's my client, and since I specialize in branding, she gets the difference that branding shoots and headshots are not the same thing. I know when you're starting out, it can be tempting to throw everything under one price, but trust me, that's a mistake. Brand shoots, they're more involved, more strategic, and they bring more value to the client. That's why you're seeing numbers like $1,500, $3,000 for a full branding shoot. Headshots, totally different ballpark. So when you're pricing, ask yourself, is this a quick LinkedIn headshot or are we telling a full brand story? Next, there's value in your time and effort. Multiple locations? Oh yeah, you should absolutely charge more. Every time you pack up and drive to a new spot and you reset, that's your time and energy. And here's the thing, clients expect that. They know more effort equals more value. So don't shortchange yourself by treating a multiple location shoot like a 1-hour session in the studio. Hey, quick question for you, photographer. How are you pricing your multiple location shoots right now? Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear how you handle it. And the last point, too low can turn clients away. As she said, if you're charging $100 or less for a session, you ain't just underpricing yourself, you're signaling to the client that the shoot isn't worth it. They're literally thinking, I could have taken this with my phone, but when you start at $300 to $800, you're charging for your eye, your direction, and that polished final product. That's what sets you apart. And if creative direction is involved, that number climbs even higher. Simple as that. But here's the kicker. Once you figure out pricing, there's something even more important. How do you make sure clients choose you over another photographer in your city? I asked my client that exact question, and her answer was eye-opening.
I think for me, it's someone that's personable and someone that explains exactly what to do. Sometimes I think that we look for someone to coach us along instead of just taking the pictures. So when looking for a photographer, find someone that you actually are comfortable with and that can actually explain what to do and not use the photography layman, but actually just coach you through the shoot.
How could you tell that based off of just seeing them online at, let's say, Instagram or something along those lines?
So one thing you could do in order to know that's what you're looking for is looking at their testimonials, looking through their portfolio and just seeing, are all their shots the same poses? What kind of creativity are they using? Try to pick someone who has a diverse poses. And for me, I'm looking for someone that's not necessarily have the standard 8 poses and everyone's on the same thing or the standard locations. Look for someone who has a diverse portfolio of shots.
All right, look, let's unpack that because there's some serious gold in there in what she said. First thing, personality. Clients aren't just looking for someone to press the shutter button. They're looking for someone who can guide them, coach them, and make their experience easy. That means stepping up as a leader during the shoot, not just quietly snapping away. If you can make your clients feel comfortable and actually tell them what to do, you already stand out. So here's the thing. A lot of photographers focus too much on the technical side, right? But your clients, they not photographers. They don't care about aperture or shutter speed. What they care about is feeling like they know what to do in front of the camera. Be the photographer that helps them feel confident, and that's how you build those long-term clients that come back for you for more work. Now, how do you show that online, like on Instagram? How can you show people that's what you're capable of? That's the real question. Now, the answer, testimonials are your body of work. Let's say I hop on the Instagram right now, right? If your feed is just photo after photo, no behind the scenes, you're missing out. Matter of fact, let me prove it to you. This next clip is why I booked a $2,000 shoot, and it had nothing to do with the fancy equipment that I got.
The thing that caught my eye was I saw Mike's branding photo shoots on Instagram, and I watched one of the shoots that he was doing, and I knew that this is what I needed to do. It was so professional, and it just, even the behind the scenes was amazing. So that really told me I need to book with Mike.
You see that? Her seeing behind the scenes of what I did with other clients was all she needed in order to pay me. Now look, photographer, if you're sitting there right now and you're like, Mike, this is great and everything and I'm following along, but how do I actually get leads to book shoots like this? I got you. I put together a free mini course that breaks down exactly how I consistently get 10 to 15 leads a day and turn them into high-paying clients just like this. Just go ahead and type mini in the comment section and I'll make sure to send that over to you. You're gonna thank me later. Now, people wanna see the experience, the interaction. Here's the thing, people can't touch, they can't feel what it's like working with you just from looking at the photos on, let's say, your Instagram page. But guess what? They can envision what it's like to work with you if they can see it visually. That's the secret to landing clients like this, when you master how to do that. But look, now that you got the formula to stand out, how do you actually get them to reach out and say yes? This is where the real magic happens. This part right here is gold, so make sure you got your notes ready and pay attention.
What's the best way that a photographer can approach you?
For me, I appreciate some of the direct messages on the social platforms, but come with testimonials and come with proof. Don't come with 2 or 3 paragraphs and then giving me your price sheet. Like, I want to see proof that you have accomplished work or that folks really love the work that you're producing. So come with testimonials and come with proven work, a portfolio.
I love that. Like, you taught me something. Like,
Oh.
I never even thought about reaching out to somebody with like, hey, here's a testimonial of somebody I work with.
Yeah, because, and especially for me, looking at some of the people that you've shot, if I'm one of their friends, and those are the folks you need to target. Because if my girlfriend has said, I'm gonna spend this amount of money with this guy and I'm using these shots, those folks have already bought into it because they're friends, they're part of that network. Direct shoot. I did Rayshawn's shot. Here's what she had to say about it. Let me know if you're interested. Or get the referrals from Rayshawn.
I actually love that because it's like on Instagram, you can go to their profile and say, this is look like somebody that I could work with.
Yeah.
Send a testimonial.
Yeah, and you think about it, I'm in Quelly's feed, and so I'm a direct extension as to why I came with you, because you're a trusted brand for her. And so for me, you could be like, Rayshawn, who in your network is looking for photos? Who can you refer me to?
All right, did you catch that? Because this is the playbook for how to approach clients without getting left on red. First off, proof over paragraphs. Like, if you slide into someone's DM with a novel about your services, you're doing too much. Clients want to see results. You want to show them testimonials, show them photos, keep it simple. A quick, hey, here's what I did for X, Y, and Z, and here's what she had to say. That goes a long way rather than a long-winded pitch. And let's talk about testimonials because that's so crucial. I don't think most of you guys caught that. People trust people that they know. And if you shop for someone in their circle, that's your in. That's your social proof. It's everything. So if you work with someone's friend, lead with that. That's the fastest way to break down any hesitation. Think about it. If their friend spent $1,000 on her shoot, right? They loved it. That trust now carries over to you. Suddenly, you're not just a random photographer in their DMs. You're someone who's been vetted by someone that they trust. And that's powerful. Now look, here's how this is going to change the way that I do business. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, then you know I get testimonials from 100% of all my clients that I work with, right? Well, what I will now do with them is I will go to their followers that look like they can be my potential client, and I'm gonna reach out to them with something simple as, hey, I work with X, Y, and Z recently, and here's her testimonial, and I have a few shots that we did. Let me know if you'd be interested. I'd love to chat more. Short and simple, backed by proof. That's how you get a response. In addition to that, here's a bonus. After the shoot, ask for referrals. The easiest way to book more clients is to tap into the network of the ones you already have. If someone loved their shoot, ask them straight up, who else do you know that might need photos? Referrals hit different. And they're one of the fastest ways that you can build momentum in your photography business. Like seriously, if you've ever booked clients from referrals, I want you to drop a fire emoji in the comment section and let me know how it worked out for you. I want to swap some strategies with you, right? So if you made it this far, you already ahead of the game. But trust me, knowing how to create value during the shoot is the key to locking in more clients. That's why this next video right up here is a must watch. In the meantime, let me know what you thought about this video, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one, photographer.